Welcome back to a new video, folks. In today's video, I'm disc chiseling with the 150 MAXXUM on the 9-shank DMI disc chisel. Going along here, it's pulling pretty good, going about 4.9 mile an hour. It's pulling pretty good, 90% engine load, not too bad. Not quite as bad as the plow. Definitely feel there's some compaction in the soil though. Right here there's going to be some compaction, boys. She's going to grunt right away. Yep. She lugged down 100% load there. I hauled them 2 loads of manure right there when it was a little on the wet side. And it packed the ground. She's doing a real nice job though. I'm tilling it on an angle here. That way it rips out the rows better. I'm disc chiseling under some manure that was hauled earlier in February. Getting the disc chiseled under. I think it's about the only way we're going to get this soil to dry out is just to till it up. It looks wet, but I think the disc chisel and the ripper are about the only way we're going to get to dry out this year, is to till it. It's so hard on top, the crust, that it don't like to dry very good. So I'm going to try to till this up. Or I am going to get this tilled up. Then try to finish it back down here maybe Monday. If it dries out enough by then to knock down all the lumps. Sure is a nice rig with the 150 on the nice DMI disc chisel. Thing sure is doing a nice job getting this manure buried in. As you can see, it's a little on the moist side, but not just too bad. We got them shanks in the ground pretty deep there, as you can see. It's a little moist because it's sticking to the tire, which is not uncommon. It's pulling pretty good. Pulling a little hard in places where there's some compaction. Although it's doing a pretty good job for the conditions. It's a little wet, but gotta get something done because planting time's getting closer. This is what I just tilled earlier. And look already, it's starting to actually dry off on top already, just by getting it tilled up. It's going to aerate the soil and get it tilled up, or get it aerated so it dries out better. And you should just be able to come over with the soil finisher and break up the lumps within a couple days. Well, folks, I haven't updated you in a while. I'm still disc chiseling. I'm on the other field, another corn on cornfield. It's pulling along pretty nice. I'm using auto steer now because my dad switched it over to WAS, which is the satellites in the sky, versus the cell tower GPS signal. The satellite signal is just a little less accurate, but you don't need accurate for tillage. You need accurate for corn planting, and my dad's gonna get the subscription for that here this next week before we start planting corn. It's tilling up pretty nice. There's a few wet spots, but most of the field's dry. You just keep on going through them few wet spots, get them tilled up too, because then you soil finish it down and it'll be nice and smooth again. And then we can spray it and then plant it. Well, it's gonna have to get soil finished twice being with disc chisel on it, but regardless, it's gotta get tilled. The ripper broke down, otherwise I'd probably be ripping it. We already gotta get parts for the ripper, and we can't get any parts till Monday, so but we still want to get tillage work done, so we're disc chiseling instead. We still got the disc chisel to work. Still going 4.9 mile an hour. We're spinning now. There we are, going over the big hill. That was Boss Man going to see what I was up to and to see if I had enough government juice. I filled that up this morning before I even started. He didn't realize I filled it up before I started. So I'm still going. We're getting closer to the oats ground. The oats field right there. Probably 1, 2, maybe 4 more passes. And we'll be over to the oats ground, and then the rows will get shorter over there. We're going up the hill now, so we might have to downshift. Depends on how far it starts lugging here. Oh yeah, we're 100% loaded. We were just a second ago. Made it though. Well, folks, the rows are going to start getting shorter here right away. Got 1, 2 more passes here. That'll be long rows, and then they get quite a bit shorter there because the little strip of oats there makes it a little bit shorter. Still rolling. Sun's down. It's not quite dark yet. Still rolling along. It's doing a pretty nice job still. It's a little moist, but guess we keep going. It's one of these things, when do you start? Because I don't think it's going to dry with this hard crust on top, and then all the bedding pack manure hauled on it kind of holds in the moisture, so we just going to till her up. And then once it gets dry enough, then we'll just soil finish it back down. All the lumps should break apart as long as it don't get too warm, and but it don't sound like it's gonna get into like the 90s and turn that into rock hard clumps. So it's just supposed to stay in the 70 to 60s and maybe 50s. So it's gonna slowly dry. It's gonna dry slowly so it won't turn those clods of dirt into rock hard like they do when it's 90 degrees out. Because if it's 90 degrees out, them clods of dirt will turn into rocks. But it's supposed to be cooler, so I don't think they will. I think it'll stay nice and soft, and then the soil finisher can knock them down here in a couple days. Let's get back to her. You can see that there's a little bit of dust rolling because the tractor's getting dusty. Well, it's starting to get dark, so let's turn the lights on. Light this thing up. There we go. We can see again. I could see before, but it was starting to get a little dark, but now it's even brighter. The lights do wonders on this tractor. There we go. I fixed the square on the window that was up here from the camera glare. I just turned the brightness of the camera screen down. I'm gonna go till probably 8:30, maybe almost 9 o'clock. Still rolling along real nice. Our coolant temp's good. 525 hours now. 70% engine load. 5 mile an hour is what we're going. We are only using 4.4 gallons an hour up to 5 gallons an hour, according to this here. So it's not doing too bad. 4 to 5 gallons an hour of diesel fuel. So it's not doing too bad for as much power as we're making it work today. Pulling this 9-shank disc chisel with a only 150 horse tractor. It's dark now, got the lights going. Still rolling along, pretty nice. A little bit of dust rolling, as you can see at the top of the disc chisel's got dust on it. Doing every other pass here, but I went over one too many here when I was doing the every other pass, so I'm going back in and getting this extra one. Then I'll come back down the one over there, and then I'll go back over there and make another one and just keep making loops. See what time it is. It's 8:44. We're running pretty good on speed. Engine load's not too bad. Oh, there I almost maxed it out because I went through a low spot. And the low spot's hard all the time. It's cool out here, so the tractor's cooling good, so good time to get it worked up before it gets warm. And it's a good time to get it worked up too, because that way any chunks, while it's cool, can slowly dry, so that way we can knock them down with the soil finisher and they'll slowly dry out, and then the soil finisher will be able to break them apart and they won't turn into rocks. And the reason we're disc chiseling it versus the ripper is because the ripper broke and I need to get a few parts. We need to get a few parts for it. And we can't get parts till Monday, so disc chisel it is. And the disc chisel works better to bury the manure than the ripper. The ripper just lets it on top. The disc chisel actually rolls it under and buries it. And that's another reason. We were going to plow this up here. We're disc chiseling it now. We still might end up plowing it eventually. There's a little light up there. I remember that was up there to make it a little better for the lighting. I never realized that light in the cab would make that much of a difference on the camera for lighting, but it makes a big difference. This is my super night mode on my DJI Action 5 Pro action camera. A little bit of dust rolling. Now this is just normal video mode on the DJI Action 5 Pro action camera. I'm trying to compare to see the difference on which one does a better video in the dark. The Super Night should, but I was just wondering if the regular video works just as good with the bright tractor lights. Because these are all LED lights in the tractor here. Well folks, it's after 9 o'clock now, so I'm doing the last round. And we're going to call it quits here tonight. If we don't get any rain tomorrow, I'll be back to it. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Well folks, I'm not done yet quite yet tonight. I thought I'd come down here and finish up these point rows by the creek here while the sun's gone, because it's easier to see when it's dark and the bright tractor lights versus the sun in your face. When you're trying to do point rows, it works better just using the light of the tractor. Get the point rows done. There we are folks, all done for tonight. Got the tractor back in the shed here. Super dusty, that's for sure. Parked the disc chisel and the tractor in the shop here. Corn planters in here too. Seed corn, weed spray, forklift, both of the skid loaders. Thing is sure doing a nice job. It's just getting too late tonight. Go back to it tomorrow. I forgot to lock out the 3-point so you couldn't accidentally hit the 3-point, and I must have accidentally hit the 3-point and didn't even know it. But it didn't hit this tractor can't turn around tight enough, so it didn't hit the disc chisel. So thanks for watching, and don't give up farming folks. Check out my Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok page. All links in the description of this video, and there's merch available if you're interested. Stay tuned for day 2 of disc chiseling.